Have you ever shot a rifle before?
No, but that's already my favorite one. I mean, look at it, it's so beautiful.
This guy screams what?
Screams what?
Screams America.
America.
Yeah, America. This is the most loved rifle in America, I think. I'm guessing. I hope. A reason why, it has pretty good power. You can do target shooting, fun shooting, self-defense, whatever you name it. This guy does it. Kicks very low, very accurate, and it's just a beautiful piece of art.
It really is.
Especially this one, which is a Spike Tactical, and thanks to Precise Armory for hooking it up. And we're gonna go ahead and shoot it. I'm gonna let you shoot it, which is your first time. What we have here, it's not a suppressor, it's just a muzzle brake. Obviously in California, no suppressors. Well, yeah. What are we gonna shoot it? Or what rounds are we gonna shoot with it? This is not, I mean technically it is. It's a 223, not 5.56, pretty much the same thing. Travels at 3,000 feet per second. So the fastest handgun I think we shot, it was the 10mm and 357, which it was 1,200 feet per second. So almost 3 times the speed, almost. I'm good at math, by the way. And then it is kind of a hollow point, I guess. It's silver, shiny and good looking. And we're gonna shoot it. So what do you think it's gonna happen? So technically some people are gonna say, oh, it's a rifle, it's gonna go through everything, kill every neighbor. Well, let's figure that out. And you're gonna go ahead and shoot it. Let me load it up for you. Listen to America. First, how do you feel holding that beautiful rifle in your hand?
It feels good.
It feels good.
Fits.
Looks nice. And then go a little bit closer. And in that distance, you don't have to aim. I mean, it's impossible to aim with the scope. Just point the barrel at the direction that you want to shoot and just get it out of safety, which I think you already did, no?
No.
Just turn the safety off.
Do I sit or stand?
Sit so you're straight with the target. Don't forget the safety. Comment below how is this. No, you're too high. Not you, you're pointing the rifle too high. Get up a little bit, point the barrel a little bit lower. I think you should be good. Nice shot. Beautiful shot. There was one around in there. Let me get the... Alright, here we go. Just hold the camera. And the reason why I give the camera to you, you suck at explaining. We are clear. Watch the comments coming. Oh no, let her explain. Let her explain. Oh, you know. So very tiny hole. That's what she said. Right there. We go in. We go out from our house. We are hitting the neighbor's first wall. Obviously we're gonna pass through, and then I want you to notice the big hole here, and the reason why that projectile starts tumbling, and I'll tell you why. So we go into the neighbor's house, basically. We pass through the first neighbor's house. We hit right here. That's gonna be our second neighbor. We pass through. This guy is going. Whatever I said in the beginning, stop working. So, look, we have 2 holes here. And the reason why is that projectile starts tearing apart. We come here. How many neighbors are we through?
We're in the third neighbor.
1 house, 2 house. That's our third neighbor's first wall. We are hitting right here. We are already in the
through the third neighbor.
Third neighbor. 1 neighbor, 2 neighbor, third neighbor, and we stop. So pretty much the same as the 10mm, which was a handgun. I kind of guess it's gonna stop a little bit earlier, but I mean, it depends on what kind of a round that you're using, and let me tell you why. That round, it's very tiny and travels very fast, and as soon as it hits the target, it either starts tumbling or tearing apart, and that makes it to stop earlier. So yes, it's an absolute, I wouldn't call it a safe not even the handguns too, to use it as a self-defense, but it's a very good option to have for your home defense weapon, as long as you're using the perfect round, which that one, it's not the perfect round. I mean, there are rounds that you can use for self-defense which is way better than that. I'm pretty sure it's going to stop way earlier than that. Am I talking too much today?
A lot.
I just got a headache.
I'm
from
tired
me
for
talking.
you.
What do we do?
I don't know, maybe stop talking,
Yeah,
start
I
doing
think we should
stuff.
Stop talking. Let's move on to
Not talking.
not talking.
Yeah.
7.62 by 39, and I don't have a hollow point. It's time for me to tell you what is my personal home defense gun that I use in my house. It's this beautiful pistol. Shoots a very tiny bullet called a 308, and then it has one shot only. Just
Why
put
does it
in
look
there.
funny?
Because I'm a funny guy, that's why.
No, the gun looks funny.
Because it's not supposed to be a pistol. 308 is a rifle round, and Magnum Research does a beautiful art doing stuff like that. Big
Are you being
calibers.
sarcastic?
No,
Oh,
I'm being real.
okay.
They made like pistols, like guns like that. They shoot big rounds or weirdos like that, which I love. Those are my favorite weapons. And I was just joking that this is my personal
Okay.
home defense gun.
I figured.
And which is enough. It's a 308. And the round that I'm using right now, it's gonna be. This is not a home defense, but it's, I think, a hunting round. Whatever this thing says, it's a hollow point basically. 150 grain. Travels at what? I think very fast. Yeah,
Wow,
travels
so
very
much
fast.
information.
It travels 2,810 feet per second, which is slower
Little-
than 5.56 that we shot. But there is so much more weight to this guy. The 5.56, my dad is going through some bushes right there. Like a wild boar, that it says on it. Yeah, there's a lot of weight into that round. The 223 that we shot, it was 55 grain, if I remember correctly, and this one was 150 grain, so much heavier, and I think it's gonna do a little bit more. And you can technically use that round as a self-defense, but I don't know a lot of people which they do. And let's see what happens. And the reason why we're not shooting the 7.62 by 39, unfortunately I don't have a hollow point, and it's pointless to shoot full metal jacket, which will go through all of them. Anyways, again, god damn it, stop talking. Are you ready? Ready?
I'm ready for you to stop talking.
Should I shoot it one-handed?
Yes,
It kicks like a pissed off horse.
you deserve it.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Woo-wee! Kaboom! And this is supposed to eject automatically, but it doesn't for some reason. It works halfway like its owner. I think that was the one. Goes in out of your house. Woo! Oh my goodness! Look, Jesus
What
Christ!
happened here?
So let's start from our first neighbor. Already tumbling. I think they call this a keyhole, just because the way that it looks. Say the bullet is keyholing. It's keyholing, and here it's what kind of a hole
It's
this is?
destroying.
Yeah,
it's
Head holding. Yeah,
it's
this is head holding.
something.
Yeah, so he head hold to the second neighbor's house, completely sideways. You can see the shape of the bullet perfectly,
That's pretty cool.
and then goes to our third neighbor. A huge hole, a very huge hole. That's what he said. So 1, 2. That's
Who
the
taught
third
this guy
neighbor.
this joke?
Comes out of the third neighbor. So this is the first time this actually we're going to the fourth neighbor's house. Right there. Exit it. Hits right here. I don't know. The bullet started going straight right now, so it's tumbling. Now it's going straight, and he stops. He
Look at
tried to do some stuff, But it didn't. Your dad told
And
me
he's
not to
looking in
touch
there
this
again.
stuff.
But he's gonna
I
touch it
gotta do what
anyway.
I gotta do, you know? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Can we find that bullet? I really want to find this one. It's supposed to be here. Look, there's a hole. Oh, I feel it. And it's it's burning me. It's hot. So let's. I think your dad was using gloves to do this, huh?
Yes.
You know that's your dad. I'm the kaboom guy. Tomorrow I'm gonna have like.
You're gonna pay for this later.
You wanna keep this one too?
Yes.
Oh, it's hot. Feel it? Not that hot, but if you hold it tight, it's gonna burn you. That's what. So our memory card got full from me talking for hours. Moral of the story: first neighbor, second neighbor, third neighbor, and we stopped inside the fourth neighbor's house. And you gotta remember, I shot a 308 out of a pistol, which you usually shoot 308 out of a rifle. So if that was a rifle, I would almost guarantee you would go all the way through just because of the length of the barrel that you have. Again, god damn it, stop talking. What do we move to? I'll show you shortly. I have my second backup home defense gun, which that 308 doesn't work. I usually just run for this one. And I say usually, that means like I get intruders all the time at my house. Anyways, this is what I use for my backup gun. And I don't shoot it, I hit him with it. That's what I do. We're gonna go ahead and shoot a 700 grain. And this is supposed to, I think I was checking the manual on the gun, and it says if there is an intruder on your fourth neighbor behind the refrigerator, you can shoot the guy with this. So it's gonna go through fourth house and pass through a refrigerator and hit the intruder, and intruder will disappear from Earth. We'll definitely need. What do you think? Do you think it's gonna go through them all?
I think so.
Aye,
It's going.
you're damn right. Should I shoot it one-handed?
Yes.
Why not? All right. Woo! Whee! So very clean hole. In and out, obviously. See the hole difference between all of them? Even though this is not keyholing, it's going straight. But that thing is so big. That's what she said. Do I need to talk?
It's actually nice not to hear your voice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh! It's going sideways. That big ass round, it's going sideways. So yeah, again, if there is an intruder inside your fourth neighbor's house behind the fridge wearing a body armor, 2 of them, you can still get that bastard with that 500 Smith & Wesson. Now it's time for the most loved home defense firearm, which is one of my favorite, my uncle's favorite, my dad's favorite, and yeah, it's called 12 gauge. So what did I tell you? My uncle, my dad, they love it. As soon as I said 12 gauge, see who showed up. Uncle just appeared here, dad's sitting right there. It's like, you're not shooting this, we are. He's gonna go ahead and first shoot the slug. Let's see what happens.
Maybe after he eats the coconuts.
Okay, by the way, those coconuts were
These were meant to be.
our next target.
Yeah.
Ready? You wanna say something about 12 gauge?
No, just I'm ready for the shoot.
Ready for the
My
shoot?
dad's ready.
See, they don't talk, they shoot. for
Less
it.
talking, more
Yep.
shooting.
He's shooting a 1 ounce slug, by the way. They don't talk, they shoot. No, Uncle, right, bottom, right side.
Ready to go.
Go for it. Nice
Oh.
shot. Kicked you, huh? Let's see what happens. What do you think? Wait.
Kick like mule.
Mule, there you go. Wait. How many houses do you think you went through?
3.
That
4
says
or
3.
5, I think.
4 or
4 or
5
5.
houses. Come close by. So, as you see, oh, that's a wad too. It's a wad and a slug. Look,
Yeah.
that's one. That's your house, basically. That's the poor neighbor. The slug coming in. That's the second neighbor, right there. That's the slug.
That's what I'm saying. 5.
The third house and stopped.
Stop right on the
Yeah,
sixth,
it
sixth
did.
wall.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's our 500. That's our 500. That no, it stopped here, right there.
Which is what? The
Which
end
is
of fourth neighbor?
One neighbor, second
Beginning of
neighbor,
fourth
third
neighbor.
beginning of the fourth. So it didn't go to the fourth house. And that's for you. It's a 1 ounce slug.
It's not true from 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, that's
5.
not one. This is your house.
Okay.
This is one neighbor, two
Every-
neighbor. This is your house.
Okay.
You're inside the
This is
house.
neighbor
you're shooting.
house.
This is first neighbor,
Okay.
second neighbor,
Okay.
third neighbor.
Beginning of fourth
And we hit
neighbor.
the beginning of fourth. So this is the fourth house, right there.
Where's right there?
And it stopped. And you told me not to touch it, right? There you go. Come from the other side.
Here?
Yeah, right there. That's your slug.
Oh God.
So, yeah. Now you know.
Stop the fourth.
Beginning
house.
of the fourth house. It didn't go inside. So the fourth neighbor inside the house, it's safe, technically. This is gonna be 3-day long video. So what do you think about the buckshot now?
He's thinking.
I think 2 or 3 house.
2 or 3 house. So 1, 2, third house, somewhere around here.
No,
No.
I say
One.
around here.
2, third house.
Third house. All right, you ready? Yeah. Now
Ready.
we're going double odd buckshot. It's 9 pallets, the same size of a 9mm almost,
Please
right?
look at his hair.
What happened?
Nothing.
What
Keep
were you
going.
saying?
Nothing.
The pallet is the 33
What's
caliber.
happening here?
33 caliber. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Kaboom. Woo! Nice shot. Let's clear the weapon.
Look at those dominoes. It's
Beautiful.
like dominoes.
He asked me, where do I shoot it? And
Look
this
at the
is
dominoes.
exactly where my fingers, and that's exactly what it delivered right there. I think we have 2 of them hitting the 2x4. Yeah, see, those 2, so don't consider them, it's hitting the 2x4. So we're going into our first neighbors. We're getting, what is happening
happened
here?
there?
So we do exit from the first neighbor's house. And I believe we hit here, but we don't, yeah, we don't penetrate. One
So,
neighbor and
1.5 neighbor.
1.5 neighbor. All right, I told you, as soon as I said 12 gauge, they gotta be involved. So go for it, that right in the middle. That's a number 8 bird shot right there. It hit it. Eyes and ears, everyone. Come from this side. Perfect. Nice. Clear the weapon. Let's see what happened. What do you think? My uncle said first neighbor, right? Dad, what about you? First neighbor or second neighbor? First neighbor. So very tiny babies. That's what she said. Right there. And that's it. I mean, I think the intruder is safe, even
Yeah,
inside your
what's
house. From 5 feet away, if you hit 10 feet away, hit a. Why are you walking away? I'm not that big. Come closer. So from about 10 feet away to 15 feet away, even if you directly hit an intruder, it's not gonna stop them, it's gonna hurt them. It goes further away, it's not gonna even hurt them. And yeah, so birdshot, it's a no-no. If you're too close, like 5 feet away, that's gonna act like a slug because it doesn't open up. And then the surprise for you that I told you, it's called a 75 caliber, which travels. You're again recording that.
God, so demanding.
It's called a 75 caliber tank stopping caliber, and it comes like that.
Oh.
That's just first neighbor. That's it. Not even the neighbor, your house. That's it. That's all it takes. Thank you for watching. I know it was a long video, and sometimes that's how it is. I hope I will see you again on the next video.
The last one was the best home defense.
Oh, see, the last one was the best home defense. If they don't have a gun, if they do it, that's the worst case scenario. These will just
Can
get
we
pissed
please
off.
take a shot of these the brothers?
Buy the gun.
Please.
Just use the punch.
Use
Yes,
the punch. Yeah.
uh-huh.
How many guns do you have? Go back there. Two? You have a shotgun? Oh, come back here.
Uh-huh.
He's absolutely lying. He has pistols, he has rifles, he has shotguns. That's as far as I know. Anyways, I will see you on the